everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about downward facing dog. This is a pose that is seen in many different styles of yoga, so I thought it'd be worth reviewing with you today. So the first thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna face the front of our mat. You're gonna take your hands about shoulder width apart, even a little bit wider is fine. All right, and then your goal is to have your shoulders in line with your wrists. Your feet are gonna be about hip width distance behind you. When we're going into downward facing dog, it's important to note that you want to tuck your toes, so just like that. And when you go up into your downward facing dog, you're pushing your hips up, but do a quick check before you push all the way up and back, because if I go right into that like this, I might say, okay, this feels a little bit funny. Now, when I go forward into my high plank, which is how I'm gonna gauge where my downward dog is and if it's correct, you can see that my shoulders are way far pushed over my wrist. I still wanna keep my shoulder in line with my wrist. So what I suggest you do first, wherever you plant your hands on your mat, before you go up all the way back and push back into down dog, come into your high plank, okay? So I can see that this is not right. So I'm gonna walk my feet back a little bit, walk my hands forward so that my shoulders are now in line with my wrists. So even though this is a plank and this is not what we're doing today, another day, this is an easy way to help gauge where your hands and feet should go in downward facing dog. So once you're here and your shoulders and wrists are pretty much in alignment in a straight line here, that's when you can keep your feet hips distance apart. You're on your tucked back toes, and then you're gonna push back, reach your hips and tailbone up to the sky, gently ease back, keep your fingers pressing forward, even lift them up a little bit off the mat if you feel like you're really grab and hold, okay? Your ears should be aligned between your two arms, your biceps, and then your goal is to try to have all the way from your fingertips on the mat, all the way up your spine to your tailbone, having a nice straight line there. So now you have your nice long spine, gaze between your feet, reaching those fingers, breathing, trying to bring your shoulders away from your ears. If you find that you're having a difficult time keeping your spine nice and long and maintaining that straight line, so if you find you're a little hunched or something like that, try just bending your knees a little bit and then see if you can ease into that nice long line in your upper body. Keeping your gaze right between your feet, and as always, breathing.